get on the road, beaters. Hello to people that are joining. Just running out to Westminster to go grab some dinner. I'm going to take 482, so there will be the little dead spot as per usual, most likely anyway. Hello, Brandon and Clueless. How are you guys? I'm in the Crown Vic. I did get the Aztec back. It turns out it wasn't even the hose that broke. It was actually a clamp that held the hose together. So, in fact, the tow that I ended up getting cost almost as much as the repair itself. So, you know. So, in the whole grand scheme of things, it really wasn't bad. So I got Dieter pup with me. We're running over by a lot. I mean a lot. It was also one of my actually more favorite places to pick up orders from because they were always ready all the time. Hey, Twin Cities. Crown Vic. The Orioles are playing right now. They're playing the Boston Red Sox, and if I remember the score correctly, the Orioles are currently up by 1 run. The score is 3-2. So that's exciting. Yeah, you're good girl eaters. I get home and after dinner I have a bunch of footage I need to go through. Me and so Bad Drivers of Western North Carolina and Clueless Drivers of Maryland and I all met up down in DC the other day and drove around, and I have so much footage. So much footage. I went through about half of it last night and I still got, and that, when I say half, I mean half of just the one camera. I run 2 dash cameras with the Crown Vic, so it's we got a lot. Just that day, I was surprised we were ready. But as I was saying, I was just we went all over the place. My doctor's appointment was in Hunt Valley. Then I went up to Shrewsbury, over to the Westminster District Court. To support a friend who had he got a traffic ticket. He's never been to court before, so Mama MD and I were nice and met up with him, and we're there for moral support since we both didn't have anything else. And then I met up with Clueless. aka Hampstead, Mexico Road. It runs between Hampstead and the little unincorporated community of Mexico, which is what I'm pulling into as we speak. I'll be turning on to Route 27 in a moment. Ooh, at a time, we might even see the Maryland Midland train come through town. Let's see, the train usually leaves Union Bridge at 4:50 or 5:15 or thereabouts. So, ooh, we might actually see the train. I know I went through a dead zone and probably a bunch of y'all popped out. Hopefully y'all come back. If you're there, let me know. We are now on Route 27, which is known as Manchester Road on this side of Westminster. It's known as Ridge Road to the south. I don't know how far down it is as Ridge Road, but which, speaking of that, I remember back when I used to work at the one convenience store in Westminster. I was only like 16, 17 at the time. And I had a guy actually get upset that I didn't know that Route 27 was known as Ridge Road south of Westminster. Because I only know it as Route 20, or at that time, I only knew it as Route 27. Because I had no other reason to know it. What was that? To San Francisco. Ah. Have a city like San Francisco. I mean, I would say the closest city to San Francisco that we have would probably be Baltimore. But I would only say that more just because it's like it's the largest city in the state. It's got 600,000. Well, it's actually less than that now. The city's been declined for who knows how long, but has just about 600,000 residents in it. So, but like, wow, that truck is spewing smoke everywhere. But in like, hey, it's Green Garage. Those are the guys that towed me. Yeah. Well, I mean, San Francisco is just interesting in geography, just because of its its location, and two, just how the ground is around it. excluding earthquakes and stuff. I'm talking specifically just like the steepness of the hills and stuff. Baltimore, I mean, really, Baltimore is just flat. I mean, it's got hills and stuff, and it does have some valleys along the Jones Falls, but I mean, it's just flat for the most part. Nothing fancy. Ooh, what is that? Can't tell what that is. 2 cars back. Yep. Yeah, it's funny. We don't really call it the peninsula over here. We just call it the Eastern Shore. Everything on the eastern side of the bay is just the Eastern Shore. And the only way to get to the Eastern Shore, I mean, really, there's 2 ways, but everyone prefers the one, and that's the Bay Bridge down in Annapolis. It's only got 5 lanes. It's 2 different spans. One that the original span, which was just 2 lanes, one in each direction, and then the newer 3-spanned one, or the 3-lane span one. And that bridge cannot handle the amount of traffic it sees already. Oh, nice. I don't know if you saw that, but the guy just turned right from the center turn lane up there. People do that all the time here. They don't want to wait in the line of traffic here, and so they'll use the center turn lane. I'm actually not that familiar with that many of the state parks here. There's only 2 that I really know of by name, and that's Gunpowder Falls State Park, which is up surrounding Pretty Boy Reservoir. It's actually like right next to it, so a lot of people kind of treat it as just one large park. And then Sandy Point. I know there's more. I just don't know them by name. It's like there's one that I was looking at going to, but as silly as it sounds, the only reason why I kind of want to go down there is because there's an old light tower, or lighthouse down there. Light tower, yes. Lighthouse down there, and I wanted to go down there and get some photos and maybe do time lapse of Route 5, but I'm gonna crack my window because this is about the time that the train usually comes by. We're lucky. The evening train, anyway. If it's running today. Because they usually leave Union Bridge at about 5:15, give or take. Because they first run eastbound, which is coming head on right now where I'm at. And then they usually come back westbound sometime between 7 and 8, typically. If the train's running on time and all that other good stuff. Sure, my radio's turned down so I hear it too. Oh well. I bet you as soon as we clear this intersection it'll come. as you can see, it is definitely springtime. All the trees along Main Street here are blooming. Some of them have already finished, but the chunk right along here are still in full bloom. What you doing over there, Dieters? You're a good girl. Alright. Yep. It's funny, Baltimore, their Center Street down in Baltimore City, they actually use the British spelling of center instead of the American version. Yep. Toyota. There. About the pull into probably one of the more busier intersection, or not intersections, but shopping centers in Westminster. We are good to turn. Empty bunk. horrible speed bumps. Speed bumps should be designed in a fashion that if you're doing the speed limit, you should be able to hit them and not, like, destroy your car. What is this lady doing? And, but anyway, they should be designed in a way that if you hit them at the speed limit, which is 10 miles an hour in this lot, you should be able to just hit them and not, you know, if you, like, destroy anything out of your car or whatnot. This shopping center, whew, they did a horrible job designing them. So you can't even hit them at 5 miles an hour, let alone 10. Alright, I'm going to leave the car here for a minute, go running inside. I'm also going to leave it running like you're not supposed to because I got a pooch in the car. Just make sure I got my spare key before I lock the doors. If not, the doors have to be locked, unlocked. And, yep, I got my spare. Alrighty. I'm going to be back in a moment. You wait here, Dee Dee. I'll be right back. Hopefully my food's ready. So I'm a couple minutes late, so. Ugh. No. There we go. Quick and easy. Wasn't going that long, was I? Ugh. Ready to go home? I mean, you're not wrong when it comes to it being the Anywhere strip mall, but it's like one of the more busier ones. Ugh. Let's see. I want to try this drink. Hopefully I got Mama MD the right drink, because what you call it didn't say what kind. I didn't bring my phone inside for obvious reasons. So, you know. Not bad. You'll like it. Alright. Oh my god, that's a massive pothole. Yeah, it still hit it. Alright. Nice. If only there were plenty of open parking spaces in the parking section to the right. And in other parts of the parking lot. Mattress Warehouse. Like, I'm not even doing 5 miles an hour, and these speed bumps are atrocious. These are not good speed bumps. You have to come to an almost complete stop in order to safely go over them. They are not designed properly. There's an idiot waiting at the light. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. Yeah, I can't turn the camera enough. But there's a Toyota to the right of me on the main road here that apparently can't read the signs that say no left turn. Oh, there's now a minivan. I can show you. Most people can't read signs, apparently. It's amazing about how dumb a lot of these people can be. Like, I mean, there's literally, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 signs that say you can't turn left, and yet people routinely just pull up to this intersection wanting to make left turns when they can't. It's like, if there was only 1 sign, okay, fine, you have an RV. You can probably argue that, oh, I just didn't see the sign. But the fact that there are 4, you are It just shows how oblivious you are. You know, it's not one of those simple, oh yeah, there's a, you know, it's just one, you know, badly placed sign. There are 4 clearly posted ones. One actually illuminates when the turn restriction is in place, and people still can't figure it out. Like, it's just amazing. Back when Mama MD was still working, that was actually one of the intersections she used to sit at all the time, because people literally would turn left, violate the signs, and turn right into where you were parked. You didn't have to go anywhere. You didn't have to chase them down. They literally came to you. I'll crack my window again. See if the choo-choo comes. Can't tell if he has left turn signal or if this guy's parked wherever he wants lights. He actually has turn signal light on. Not that many people signal when they pull out of a parking space like that. Bump, bump. Go! Just drove past a friend of mine. Another friend of mine just drove past. Well, I really shouldn't say friend, my friend. Well, the one, I shouldn't really say my friend necessarily, but more of Mama MD's friend. Or former co-worker. So something I learned not that long ago that I thought was pretty interesting. So back when we had all the last year during all the coronavirus shutdowns and stuff, so car washes technically weren't on the list of essential businesses that could remain open, but every single car wash in this area except for like one stayed open. And nothing ever happened to any of them. In fact, there were several times when I saw the local police getting their cars washed there. Stay in this lane. It doesn't really matter because semi-truck's turning on this road, but you know what? I don't care. I don't have to wait in the line of traffic anymore. And I didn't have to come to a complete stop. Huh. That's interesting. Can't really go into details about stuff, but a friend of mine just sent me something. Yes, I do. And I could read a little bit of it when it first came in, and whew, that's it was a pretty zesty message. That'll explain why I saw someone else earlier out and about. Oh, they're gonna be so angry. Oh, well, it's one of those I can't really go into much because it's work related, but whew, I can tell you. Mom MD's gonna like that. She's gonna like that a lot. Well, I shouldn't say like, but she's gonna be like, oh snap. Again, and as per usual, the stream will not end. It will continue. It's just that it's a dead zone and there's nothing else I can do about it, and since I got food, I'm not taking the long way around. Stream back, let me know. It's mostly Carroll County out here. farmer to the left fertilized his field the other day, and every time we drive through here, it smells wonderful. Woo-hoo! All these people have their doors and windows wide open, just taking big, deep breath air through their noses. Yeah. It's funny. I'm weird, and I actually enjoy that smell because it's not necessarily enjoy it, but it just has a good meaning to it because it means spring's here, growing season's going to start for all the farmers and stuff like that. All the fields are going to be lush and stuff again instead of just barren, empty. Hey, out east. Glad you could tune in, even though the stream's probably gonna, you know, end in a couple of minutes. Not even a minute, probably, you know, a moment. I'm pulling back into town now. Oh, there's a guy running on the side of the highway. Probably not the best road to run on. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, but especially if you live in like one of the houses and stuff right here, but I wouldn't run on it. I would rather drive to one of the local parks or whatever and run there than run on this road. It's just, yeah, bad news bears. But he was actually doing it correctly. He was running against the flow of traffic, which, fun little fact, here in Maryland, that's actually required. That's not even just like a safety thing. That's actually a state law that if there's no sidewalks, so you're walking along the road, you're supposed to walk on the side against the flow of traffic. So, fun little fact. I'm assuming it's probably the law in other states too, or whatnot. I always thought that was a little safety recommendation that they just told you to do in the past so you could see what was coming at you. But nope, it's actually state law. I mean, I'm sure that's the reason behind why it's a state law. But stop. That car looked like a relative of mine, but definitely was not them. Pulling here. If you guys got any last second questions, feel free to ask them. Boom, boom, boom. I need to get my brakes done on this. Or at least my rotor might be going out. Might be a new hub or whatever. I don't know. Ugh. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream here. Oop. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be safe out there, and remember not to drive like morons. And look out for road signs and all that other good stuff. Woohoo! So, peace.